Hey y'all, I'm Riley, aka Riles on the Road, and this is Nomad. Nomad is a project in which I interview other nomads, or people who have no permanent sticks and bricks home, and instead travel or wander, be it in a van, RV, car, or even on foot. I've shared my story and experiences, but I thought it would be cool to hear about others living in a similar lifestyle. I also want to break the stigma that nomads are homeless. It's quite the opposite. You'll find that all nomads are different, and there is no right or wrong in this lifestyle. So join me as we get to know nomads around the country and maybe even the world. So the format of this is just going to be question and answer, super casual. Since nomads are all over the country, I'm going to be doing my interviews over Zoom. I'll start. My name is Riley, I'm 25 years old, and my home base is in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I travel in a 2015 Coachman Leprechaun 317 SA. It's 33 feet long, and I tow my 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL Sport behind it. Do you have any travel companions? I travel with my two dogs, Sonny and Goose. They're both pointer mixes. Sonny is part hound and Goose is part lab. How long have you been a nomad? I've been a nomad since June 19th of 2020, so that's almost 9 months now. Why did you choose the nomad lifestyle? I chose the nomad lifestyle because it combined all of the things I loved in life. I was able to travel, to hike whenever I wanted, to be out in nature, and I get to work and have a purpose all while doing so. I also wanted to do something that I potentially could only do at this point in my life. Are you employed? And if so, what do you do? Yes, I am employed. I work a normal 9-to-5 job, but our entire company is remote. The company I work for is called Crucial Data Solutions, Inc., and we have an app called TrialKit, which is also a web-based platform that allows researchers to conduct their research, basically. TrialKit is the only EDC and e-consent platform that has a native mobile app to go with it. So everything that you can do on the web, you can also do in an app. This allows clinical studies to be completely mobile. A participant can log in to the study directly from their phone or tablet and fill out all the forms they need, and then the data goes directly to the study team for analysis. My title is Operations Analyst, so basically I'm the bridge between our developers and our client. What do you use for internet access? I use a Verizon MiFi 8800L. It's a Wi-Fi hotspot that uses Verizon signal. Just in case I don't have Verizon signal at a certain location, I also have an AT&T phone that I can use as a hotspot in addition to a T-Mobile iPad with unlimited data on it. What do you do for healthcare? My healthcare plan is provided to me through work. How do you get electricity? I have a few different ways that I get electricity. So the first is I have an onboard generator. But I try not to use that as much because one, it's loud, and two, it uses the gas from my gas tank. And the second, most recent way that I get electricity is I installed a Renogy solar panel kit. I have one solar panel on my roof that goes down to a charge controller onto my house batteries. I have two 12-volt house batteries, and then I connected an inverter to my battery so I can plug things directly into that and pull from my battery. What are your top 5 apps or websites for nomad life, travel, or planning? My top 5 apps that I use in this order are RV Parky, Campendium, Copilot, Boondockers Welcome, and HipCamp. What is your favorite thing about being a nomad? My favorite thing about being a nomad is discovering things that I didn't set out to discover. A lot of times I'll have an itinerary or a set plan of places I want to visit, but the most exciting moments for me are seeing things that I've never seen before and that I didn't even know existed. What is your least favorite thing about being a nomad? My least favorite thing about being a nomad is not having a fixed address. You don't realize how many things you use your address for until you don't have one and you're not located at any one place for a certain amount of time. For example, when ordering things online, say Amazon, UPS, you name it, I have to order it to the place I'll be next because shipping times, everybody knows they're not always exact. So instead of having to wait for my package, I order it to the next place. And I also have to order it to a pickup location instead of simply ordering it to my front doorstep. Another example is dealing with healthcare on the road. Since most providers are only licensed in their state, they legally cannot provide you with services unless you are physically in that state as well. Where is your favorite place that you've traveled to so far? My favorite place that I've traveled to so far was Florida. I really did not expect to like Florida because I envisioned it being a bunch of retirees and just beaches. And honestly, I'm not really a beach girl. But being in Florida was an eye-opening experience to me. I saw things I had never seen before. Wild boars on the highway, alligators. I got to go swimming with manatees. I really created a lot of memories and experiences that I have never had anywhere else. Where was your least favorite place that you visited so far? My least favorite place that I visited was New Jersey, 100%. I went to New Jersey to be near my best friend who lives in New Jersey, and I ended up leaving 3 weeks early. There was nothing that I wanted to do there. I was staying at a campground for a ridiculous monthly fee, and the roads were absolute crap. Also, there weren't many places for me to stay, so I couldn't even really leave the campground and go somewhere else. I ended up going up north to New York, and that was not a mistake. If you could change one thing about your lifestyle right now, what would it be? I can't think of a single thing. I like my life right now. I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing, where I want to be doing it. So I can confidently say I don't think I would change a thing. Do you have any words of advice for future nomads? My advice would be to take it at your pace. You're not going to know all the answers in the beginning to everything. You find out along the way because you're forced to. It may sound scary at first, but the pros far outweigh the cons. You'll get to live exactly how you imagine your life to be. With that said, as much as you can plan every little step, something will always change, be it your stops, how long you stay at a place, what happens on the road. You never know. So expect the unexpected, but also just enjoy the ride.